cozy.
Uh, 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 uh.
Visitors, how quaint. Has Judgment Day finally come?
Yeah, stop hiding, you salmon-colored funk.
As you wish. So, my jailer returns, with 5 visitors, no less. Thrilling. What do you need from Henry Miller? The Void Walker. Oh, how amusing. If you think there's any hope of saving my poor, fragile little soul, you're mistaken.
Oh, no. I'm just here to clobber you a fuck ton of times. Over the head.
William. Oh, how bitter. You've finally found me, and you've decided to join the others in killing me. Fancy that.
I sure am, Henry. My God, you really pulled the wool over my fucking eyes. You know that? I don't know what you did to my head, but I can't forgive you for what you've done. But what you've done to me and everyone else. This has been a long time coming.
What I've done? You helped me, William. Every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without you. Or likely, I could've. With another human meat shield. Or, apologies, whatever you are. You look about as human as the rabbit suit that you used to wear. I never figured out exactly what you were, but a human, you are not. Oh, what do we have here? A gigantic, soulless, orange infant, 2 rotary phones, a sock puppet, the purple Muppet baby that the world tried to forget, and the dog of Christmas past. I'm Dr. Henry Miller. And I'm going to teach you all what you failed to learn the first time I slaughtered each and every one of you. I don't understand. I'm the protagonist. How can this? One. Let me tell you. I have been sealed here for an epoch. And yet, my influence, the culmination of my being, I leaked into your world. Go ahead, let me die. I'll be back. I always...
Shut up and die, you pink funk.
God damn it.
The Battle of Waterloo was an Allied victory. And with that, Napoleon's hopes of returning to glory were vanquished. He knew he was defeated. He went to the British and said, "Can I please have a house near London?" And the British replied, "No." Instead, to make sure Napoleon was put away once and for all, they sent him to one of the most isolated and remote places they could think of. A tiny island in the Atlantic Ocean, St. Helena. Here, A deeply isolated and depressed Emperor Napoleon would live the remaining years of his life. His house was a wooden bungalow, not exactly on par with the Tuileries Palace. Much to his frustration, his captors referred to him as general, rather than calling him emperor. His mail was censored, his visitors were vetted. There was almost no way he could escape such an isolated island. But just to be sure, he was guarded by 2,000 British soldiers and 2 ships that circled the island 24 hours a day. He had once been the most powerful man alive, and images of the victorious Napoleon depict a strong leader, hand firmly in jacket. Depictions of Napoleon on St. Helena show a disheveled old man, hand firmly in pants. He had lost everything. And by the way, he was only 46, so maybe it's about time you know what? You're doing all right, kid. Napoleon fought one last battle while on the island. The battle for his reputation. He spent hours writing his memoirs, espousing his achievements, recording his greatness, and turning himself and his story into a phenomenal legend. And in this battle, he certainly succeeded. His mark on history cannot be denied. After his defeat, the European monarchs had got to work restoring Europe to its traditional balance and reasserting their dominance. But after Napoleon had spread the influence of the French Revolution, these returning monarchs would have a difficult time regaining their absolute control. France returned to the rule of the Bourbons, but it would go on to stage another revolution, and then another one. Reaction to Napoleon's rule in places like Germany and Italy propelled forward the ideas and feelings of modern unity and nationalism, and his Napoleonic Code still remains the basis of law in various modern countries. The modern world owes a lot to Napoleon's legacy.